Hey guys, what's up? Serpentine19 here with another industry talk. This time I'll be talking a little about the recent article from GameSpot discussing the 4v1 monster hunting shooter game Evolve, and Turtle Rock's plan to have the game accommodate more DLC than any other title before it. DLC, or downloadable content, already has a pretty negative response in the gaming world, costing more than they should for content that was already complete on the game's release. However, I feel Evolve will be a different story, at least on the content side. Turtle Rock Studios have said that they want to support Evolve over many years with additional content such as new monsters, new characters, and new levels, something they were unable to do in their previous title Left 4 Dead 2. Already known is that one of the monsters will be a pre-order bonus for Evolve as shown here. Note the receive a free download of the monster. It's obvious that monsters will be sold as DLC, and while we don't have the full details on how Turtle Rock will be handling the DLC, there are some things they need to keep in mind. When the game was shown earlier this year at E3, it was obvious that people were stopping to watch and enjoying the tournament matches on display. Evolve could easily become a popular esport, the 4v1 format being the only competition barrier. But by introducing paid for DLC, more barriers will start appearing. Firstly, the Evolve community will be split into multiple groups depending on which DLC they have bought. A split community is not a good community, and in return makes the game harder to take part in. Why are League of Legends and Dota 2 so popular in esports? Because people watching can go and play with ease and without the hassle of which DLC has the larger player base. Evolve is going to be a $60 title, as most other AAA titles are priced. We don't currently know what the price of the DLC will be, however, but the general pricing range from other games are around the $15 mark. Evolve will easily reach over $150 with the more DLC than ever before mentality, especially if you try to keep up to date with the game. An acceptable price for the content? Well, it depends what is bundled into these DLC packs. A monster, 4 new hunters and a new map for each DLC seems about right, but you're not going to have as big a community as you could, and existing players may lose interest when the new big title is releasing and they have to decide whether or not to purchase the new game or buy new content for their existing game. I think I know what most people will prefer. What would I like to see? Well, a more play-to-play system rather than the pay-to-play that the DLC title alludes to. I hope that Turtle Rock has just misspoken and actually means to implement a system that's probably more similar to the League of Legends champion system for unlocking monsters and characters while keeping the different maps completely free. Allow players to play on any arena and as any character or monster of their choosing, rather than putting content behind a paywall and splitting a community that could otherwise become massive. Turtle Rock is looking towards the community for future DLC options and methods, so hopefully when we see the first DLC it will be fairly priced and available to purchase with in-game currency. Hopefully Turtle Rock finds a more interesting way to monetize this additional content in a way that doesn't segregate the Evolve community into smaller groups. So that's my thoughts on Evolve's DLC announcement. What do you guys think? Are monster, character and map downloadable content acceptable? Will it be acceptable at the scale Turtle Rock is describing as the most DLC in any game so far? Would you prefer an in-game currency system in combination with the outright payments? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.